from the off-grid tiny house. My wish part came in for the radiator, so I put that in and took the T out that I just kind of coated with just slop glue all over to try to seal it because the clamps weren't working. Didn't work, so still leaked. So I took that guy right out, cut new tubing pieces, got rid of the long length that was hooked, long length of tubing that was hooked up to the mirror. And now I have a proper air purge line just before my circ pump, because you want to get that air out of there because the pump just doesn't like it and it'll eat up your power. So I got the wood stove going and I got the other stove going, and I just wanted to talk to you guys. I got the Schedule 40 pole for the wind turbine, and that costs about 60 bucks. It's a light wall aluminum, so it's pretty lightweight pole, but that's the proper one I'm supposed to have. It's from it's basically conduit, 1.5 inch diameter. So that is ready to roll. Now, the batteries have yet to go on sale that I'm looking at to purchase. So, I'm in limbo, guys. And it's kind of a good thing because work has been completely crap for me for the last 4 months. So, haven't made a whole ton of money, especially with YouTube cutting my channel. And so basically just eking by. So I may not have enough money for batteries, but I have sold one set of solar panels. I charged $400 for 2 100-watt panels, still sealed, brand new in the box that I got them from. And I threw in a PWM charge controller, one of those black guys that used to run the tiny house, with its own box and instructions and everything like that. So I sold one so far. I will be selling the rest, hopefully, to raise the funds for the battery bank. I didn't go on the tiny house roof, but worked off the ladder, and I worked off the rear of the tiny house, and I pulled off all the nuts. The solar panels are mounted to those aluminum brackets that I made up with stainless steel bolts and nuts. So all I did was I removed all the nuts on all the bolts, so when I get ready I can just pull the bolts out, and then I'll probably just do one panel at a time, because it's probably just going to be me doing it. Now, the problem is I do need to crawl up physically onto the roof, hopefully not go through the tiny house, and I need to finish removing the nuts on this side of the trailer, because there's a trailer parked right next to me on this side, which is my dad's, but they parked it really tight, so I got like that much, well, let's say that much room, about 2 feet, in between my trailer and his, and it's tough working on a ladder in a little gully like that, because then I'm almost freestanding up a ladder, which is dangerous and not good. So I think I have to climb up on this side physically on the roof to pull those out of there. Yeah, so that's an update for you guys on what's going on here. I'm just plowing through a bunch of YouTube content on that USB hard drive, and the place is 59.9 Fahrenheit, so just about 60 degrees, and it's 20.5 Celsius for Europe. So there's a little update for you guys. I'll see you back here, hopefully, Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and share it to your friends and family. Hey guys, sorry about the mess, but that's Rob and his tiny house. So we got the pole here for the wind turbine. I drilled out from the top a hole here, and I found this leftover material. It's some kind of things for wire, like a just a insulator. And what I want to do is I'm going to try to feed these wires down the pipe and try to scoop them up out of this hole here. Hopefully. It's going to be a trick, I know. So I'm going to go ahead and feed these wires down, and I'm probably going to need needle nose to pull them up one by one. Oh, there's one there. There's the other. So I'm going to basically grab the wires, and then I can put this kind of over top. I burred this hole out really well with the drill bit, and then I screwdriver. I just tried to get all the metal burrs and stuff so it doesn't vibrate and bust into the wires and have issues. So we'll see what I can do about that. But I'm going to try to feed it backwards once I get a ton of wire coming through this hole. So I'll mess around with the needle nose and get back to you and show you what happened. Alright guys, so I got the pole here and got the wires fed down to about here, and then I got that insulation around there, and I got some spare wire. Now I just got the ground wired down to the pole, and I still have to tighten up the four brackets there, but it fits perfectly into that turbine, which is good. And obviously won't be putting the blades on until it's outside, but I still got to cram down that insulation a bit inside the hole so no vibrations happen or any craziness. I dampened the fire down. This is totally closed here, but it's open here, and just burning that away. It is now 65 Fahrenheit inside, or 23.5 Celsius. I shut down the propane stove completely and have everything on charge. Definitely loving my new little fan here in the bathroom area, and it's got that nice smell to it. I put that essential oil in it or whatever, and man, that lasts a long time. So pretty sweet. It's running actually directly off the solar on the load side here on a USB. And let's check out, turn the light on maybe, check out what's going on. I got the entertainment set up on, so everything's pretty happy, pretty cool. So yeah, so just been messing with the turbine, getting it prepared. Like I said, I'm just going to mess with that a little bit more to jam more of that insulation inside of there. Then I got a whole mess to clean, and there is the new addition to the radiant system. It has two valves on it, one on this side and one on the top, and the top one is I just used to purge the air out of the system once I fill it back up with liquid. And I will be doing that. Well, I got lots of time now that winter's over to do that and reset everything up. So not really important on the agenda. What else? Let's see what's going on. So we got a mess in here as usual, but not too bad. Mostly this stuff is just I'm waiting for the battery bank, or the batteries, to come on sale so I can build the battery bank, wire it up, and then I'll have to cut a hole up in there. So panels that I have left, there's 2 per box, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then 4 on the roof. So that will bring a decent amount of money. How many boxes is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 if you count, or actually 8, because 4 on the roof again. So 8 times 400, not too shabby. Though the ones on the roof, since they've been used, probably have to drop the price a bit on those, but we'll see what happens. I'm still waiting on switches for my new lights for the back room here. That's why it seems so dark back here. So that really sucks, because I want each light to be on a switch. Just don't want to have everything wired up so it's on one. I don't think that's gonna work too well, because some areas you just want lit up and some not, as far as I can tell. Wind turbine stuff. Yes. So I gotta pull this piece of wood out, but a lot of this stuff is right here in the blades, and I will have to dig out the special tightener for the turbine. So see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, I do have the pole fastened. I tightened down the 4 fasteners here that come with the turbine. And what I did, so the pole wouldn't strain this thing when it's in there, I kind of got it sitting up so it's halfway level with what's going on. And here over on the desk, the work desk now, we got, that's all the parts and the switch for mounting the blades to the turbine and everything like that. And I got my cell phone there. But yeah, so this guy is pretty close to being ready, though I need to find brackets to go around the turbine to mount to the tiny house walls here. I think that's the way to go.